Hello, welcome back to my channel. It is Amanda. Yep. I'm here with a year-end project use-up video. These are the products that I finished in the year 2022. And then I also have some products left that I have some progress on or no progress on or didn't get to or whatever, just update for that. So I'm gonna just go through all of the items that I finished this year. I'm not a great makeup finisher because, well, it takes a long time to go through makeup, but I wanted to focus on some smaller things that I could get a lot of use out of to finish, whether they were old and I wanted to use them up or I just wanted to set the goal to use something up. So we're going to talk about those, anything that's left over. Let's get to it. I'm like 99% sure I saved everything. I might have missed an item or two, but so far but looking at it, I believe I saved everything. It's also going to be so nice to remove this from my life and just recycle these things that can be recycled because they've been sitting in my office for a year. There's no particular order. I'm going to show you the things as I grab them because that's how I'm going to do it. There were several perfumes that I wanted to finish this year. One of those would be Juicy Couture Lala Malibu perfume. I don't know how old this is. I don't really know how old any perfume is. I really like this perfume. It's kind of like a sweet, clean scent. It smells very much like a summer perfume. I really enjoyed this. I don't know if they still make this, but if I came across this perfume again, I would not be upset if this came back into my life. I'm not looking to buy any perfume because I do have a lot and I have more perfume goals for next year as well, but I really enjoyed this. I think they're a really good, like I said, summer, like, cool girl scent. At least that's what I think a cool girl is. That's probably not a cool girl anymore. I don't know. I'm not that cool, but I like that perfume. Two spritzers. This is the Kate Spade New York in Full Bloom. This smells like roses, and I'm a big fan of that. I love smelling like roses. It's very rosy, so if you don't like roses, that's not for you. But it smells like you got smacked in the face with a bouquet of roses, which I loved. The Giorgio Armani C Passion. Oh, this smells so good. This smells so sultry and confident, and this smells like an imposter perfume to me because I don't think those words can be used to describe me, which is fine. I'm not looking for them to be used to describe me, but I really like that perfume. A little mini of the Clinique Happy. This is one of my favorite perfumes. I have another bottle of this, but I also have the Dossier dupe version, and I love it. It smells just like the Clinique Happy, and this perfume does make me feel happy. I don't know what any of the notes are. I'm not gonna look it up. We have some skin things. This is the Skin Iceland limited edition berry lip fix with wintered red algae. This wasn't my favorite lip mask. I felt like it was a little bit thick. It didn't feel quite as hydrating as I would like. This is the first thing from Skin Iceland that I've not truly loved. I really enjoy their products. And that was just okay. We have the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer. Oh yeah, I finished a concealer. That was exciting. It's in the shade Light Natural. This is a lot of coverage for me. I generally like very light coverage. I know that I have visible acne. I'm not looking to erase it. I'm just looking to dull it a little bit. I don't like wearing a lot of complexion products, especially when I have acne, but just in general, I don't like the feel of them on my face. So if you want like fuller coverage, I think this would be a really good concealer. There was nothing wrong with the concealer other than it's just too full coverage for my liking. We have the e.l.f. Matte Blotting Mist with Kale and Clay. I don't really love this. I don't really think it did much, and it kind of sprayed splotchiness on my face because of the white powder that was in here. I wouldn't repurchase that. The Pur Cosmetics Lit Mist. I mainly use these for foiling shadows. That's mainly how I use most setting sprays. I didn't use the Kale and Clay for that because I didn't want to mix that with like eyeshadow. But I did use this as a setting spray on my face a few times. The mister on this is pretty aggressive, if I recall, and it kind of like drenches your face. That's not really what I'm looking for, but I also do really love the bottle for some reason. I don't know what about this bottle shape. We have the Rodial Soft Focus Glow Drops. There's like the tiniest little bit in the corner here and it just will not, it pools in the corner but it won't suck up through the dropper. So I like this a lot more than I thought I was going to like this because illuminating primer is not something that I generally want. I pretty much want to be mattified as much as possible. I don't want it to be illuminated. But I feel like this is a really good, it almost felt hydrating. And it didn't make me too glowy. It did make my skin look really nice. I think I have a Rodial code. If I do, I'll have it listed in the description box. So if you do need anything from Rodial, if you love this primer and you want to try it, I do have a code. I think it's 15% off. Powders, the Colourpop No Filter Setting Powder in the translucent shade. With any of the powders that I use, I pretty much use them for, not baking, but I guess it would be baking. I don't really know what you would call it. I just use them to catch any fallout when I'm using really shimmery shades or type of glittery shade so that I can wipe it away. So that's primarily what I use this for. I did use this for, you know, kind of setting any concealer that I might have applied, but primarily I used it under my eyes. That's also how I use the KVD Lock-It. This is called Lock-It Setting Powder in Translucent. I occasionally use this to dust over any concealer that I put on my face, but primarily I'm using it under my eyes. So none of those are bad. I'm not going to seek them after I purchase them. I have a lot of powders that I can use for that purpose. Do a lip product. This is the Colourpop Lippy Stick in Lumiere. This was a beautiful color. You can't see that. And, oh, you can see this. A beautiful color. And I finished it. Finishing a lip product is so satisfying. Finishing anything is satisfying. We have another powder, the CoverFX translucent powder. This is one that I'm currently using. I'm nowhere near close to finishing this. It takes so long to go through powder. I don't know how people use powder so quick. Another powder is the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. I think I used this once this year, so this will be something that I roll over for next year because I just didn't get to it. So I want to finish the CoverFX and then we'll start the Bare Minerals. We have an eye shadow. This is the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Party of 5. Technically, this is not finished. There is still product in here, but it's extremely crumbly. Like, crumbles off my eyelids crumbly. So this is done, in my opinion. I used a lot of it, which was an accomplishment. I will be calling this done because the product just isn't performing the way it's supposed to. So we're calling that one done. I have two shadow sticks. They're both from Milani. These are the shadow eyes, which are so old. They do not make these anymore. And I don't know how these are still usable. They're still very creamy. However, I will be tossing them. I just don't use shadow sticks. I had to make myself use both of these. And I have others. Like, I just really need to reevaluate how I want to do makeup, and shadow sticks are not it. So this is called Brown Deluxe. It's a really beautiful bronze color. I'm trying to hide my band-aid because that just looks gross, but it's just like a slice, you know, on my hand. And then this is called Champagne Toast. The brown is still very creamy. This one, I think the lid was off of it because now nothing is happening with this one. Oh, I have to push really hard. Well, I'm not doing that on my eyelid. So this one will be, they're both going to be done. I'm going to throw this one away and probably sharpen this like a couple more times. But I'm done. Another lip product is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, or Lip Cheat Lip Liner in Pillow Talk. I will keep this and continue using this until I finish it. It's a beautiful color and it's the main lip liner that I use when I wear a lip liner, but that's not that often. We have the Catrice Powerful 5 Lip Care. This is called Sweet Cherry. Oh. And I used like, I don't think I did mark it. I used a little bit of this, not very often. I think I was hoping that I would use this like a chapstick and that just didn't really happen. I will keep this and try to finish it next year. maybe not. I'm not really sure yet, but that's not finished. We have the Buxom Full On Lip Cream in the color French Martini. And I'm not sure that I used this 5 times this year. The goal is to finish it. I started at that green line. I forgot to let this sit, but I'm sure it's very close to the green line still. We'll let this sit while I talk about this other product. It has a really cute jewel cap. The last product was the Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. I'm still not done with it, but I'm so close. I am so sick of using this bronzer. I don't really want to repress this because I don't like using repressed things very often. Eyeshadows seem to be okay, but whenever I've tried to repress a face product, face powder, blush, I guess that would be it, I just feel like it doesn't apply the same, and I like how this applies, so I'm gonna continue using this with a brush around the rim of the product as much as I can. And I'm filming this video, like, it's not the end of December, it's kind of the beginning of December. I want to just like use this for the rest of the summer and then just start 2023 with a new bronzer because I'm just so sick of this one. And the thing is, I like this bronzer. There's nothing wrong with the product. It still smells like chocolate. It still smells delicious. It still works beautifully. I like the color for my skin tone. I think it's very nice. I'm just so sick of looking at this. So sick of it. That, I think, is everything. If I missed anything, well, that's how it works. If you guys completed a project use up for the year, I would love to know your success. Even if you didn't finish everything, I would like to know how your project went. I do enjoy these for clearing things out, and it does help me realize what I don't need more of in my life, because I think it's very easy to get caught up in, oh, this is new and this is shiny and pretty, and when you sit and think about how long it takes to go through a makeup product, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I hope that that's helpful. But I'd love to know how you guys did on your projects for the year. I think I will probably do something similar for this type of project next year after we evaluate my collection. I think I'm probably going to post a declutter video just to freshen things up, you know? I'll probably do that and then pick the things that I want to finish for the year. Let me know your thoughts, feelings, emotions regarding using up makeup. Has your attitude changed? I think my attitude changed also as I've gotten older and realize I'm not gonna use all this. I think that helps too. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you in my next video.